Alrighty, looks like everything's going as it should. Perfect. Okay, and I'm actually on time too. Nice. Thank you for loading up quickly, YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Xenoblade. I gave about a 95% chance that I wouldn't be here tonight the last time I streamed.
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
Just my own voice, unfortunately. So, that 95% chance ended up being an XCOM percentage chance. So, we're here anyway. What I had thought would be occupying my evening is actually occupying tomorrow evening, so I got time tonight after all. So, that in mind, what we dealt with last time was, well, yet more Ascension quests. Honestly, I'm starting to get a little, it's starting to become a bit much to deal with all of them, but we dealt with Masha's Ascension quest, and we dealt with Ashira's Ascension quest. So, those two knocked out, we have 3 left. Well, 4 left. We have Izzard, Juniper, let's see, Fiona, and Sagiri, wherever she is. There you are. So these are the 3 that these are the 4 that remain. Why do I keep saying 3? Though, when I went digging to see, okay, all of you have quests that need to be completed for this, and I don't see any of the quests listed, well, at least in my quest log, that I needed to worry about, so I went digging to see, okay, at least skim it to get a sense for which quests will need to be seen to, and, well, there's going to be a lot of work for all 4 of them, and because of that, well, we're not going to waste any time, and now that I've done that, we're just going to launch straight into it. Mostly because I honestly don't know if we'll be able to get to both of the colonies I wish to tonight. So, we're not going to waste any time, we're going to launch straight into it. I'll attend to what's in chat once that we're on the road. So, are the Autolevs still out of action? I'm afraid so. Captain Roche wanted them up and running again, though. We've just been working on it with engineering. Drawing on his clout, eh? Roche may be a captain, but he's got a real careless streak. Other units are always on his back. Anyway, some of the adjustments have just been finished. Well, so they work? Work is maybe a strong word. We've taken ourselves off the list of targets, so they shouldn't behave like they did before. In theory. Better put that theory into practice then. I don't fancy another tango with those buckets of bolts. Oh, then you should come with me. You sure about that? I just want to do a little behavioral test. You can help out. Sure, if it's just a small task. Okay, stupid question. What's it gonna do to us if it doesn't behave like you want it to? That's a very good question, actually, and I'd be happy to answer it in detail in the Orion tunnels.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Already making me walk, huh? Alrighty. Let's see, do I want to change things up with my formation or anything?
Leave it to me.
Oh, actually, I can show that off, because I did go and knock out a couple of the weaker monsters lately, and in the process, I got a top alert for Soul Hacker, and I am very pleased at that fact. So, let's see. Orion Tunnels. Just over yonder, eh? Not making me even wander far. Nice. Take a minute to chat with Tempapa, the Nopon from Riku, and Manana's Ascension quest. Also, check out the Nopon in prison. All in due time. I don't know if I'll have time for everything tonight, so with respect, one thing at a time. Let me at least get through my docket first. Hey, there you are. Yeah. Just saying, if you lose control of that thing here, we'll be mincemeat. Oh, you won't need to worry about that. I can stop it immediately if it shows any signs of going rogue. Bet you anything it's gonna go wrong again. Don't like this. It'll be fine. Probably. Queen's crackers, lady. Don't move it without telling us. We'll look on the bright side. It showed no hostility towards us. Oh, that wasn't a test. I mean, come on, what good is this thing if it's not going to fight potential threats for us? I don't exactly see many enemies around here, though. I'm sure there are some soldiers bumbling around here somewhere. There's been a lot of them wandering right in lately. And your Autolev can track them down? It's not out of the question, but we haven't tested it. So I'm going to need you to bring the enemies to us. You want us to lure them? That's right. I'm testing its behavior, and in a battle you'd be fighting alongside the Autolev. See? You make it sound so easy. Okay, we'll see what we can do. I did say we'd help if we could. Thanks. So, lure over... Oh, this is gonna go well. It's a relatively old quest too, so let's see. This route does work, right? I'm trying to remember how to get over to that guy. Oh, right, I think I go up that way. Let's see, fast... Actually, would it be faster to fast travel? Probably not. I think I'd die from fall damage if I went up to that spawn point. Ah, here we are. This'll do. Alrighty, what else is chat up to? Did you make the reaction video? Funnily enough, it actually worked out that I'm able to stream tonight because the time frame I had to get that done ended up being lost to me, so I have not yet. How about this? If we reach the credits of this game, before we start with the DLC, we'll take care of the reaction stuff. That sound fair? Let's see, Izzard's is short. Alright, we'll see if that's actually true. The question is, will the quests leading up to him be short? Because I already know it's going to take a while to get to Juniper's, so I'm not exactly in a hurry, but I do want to remain focused. Hey, enemies over there o'clock. Really? Kevesi soldiers, eh? And how are we to bring them with us exactly? How about we send one person out as bait to lure them in? If we all go, they'll just scatter. Can't think of any better ideas. Okay, let's get it over with. Thanks for volunteering, of course. Well, me? The Kevesi in it. It won't do any good if I total my Kevesi bum over there. I thought we were gonna make Lance do it. That makes more sense to me, but never mind me. Excuse me while I adjust my microphone. Well, I suppose not, no. And we need someone who's quick and on the ball, yeah? Okay, fine. I'll do it. Hello? Hey, you! What are you up to? Someone from English. Someone from Colony Lambda? Whatever, we'll make you talk once we take you in. You run off there! Get out! Got it in one. Nice work. That was nerve-wracking. Let's get back to the autolev. Your Kevesi soldiers are on their way. Wow, you really did it. What, you thought we'd snuff up? Who cares? Get the autolev warmed up. They're coming. On it. I feel like this is overdramatic for the circumstances, but we are attacking this at nearly double the level that is recommended for same. Once that we get to New Game Plus and are seeing to endgame stuff, I'll have to bump the difficulty up to hard. Especially since I should have plenty to work with by then. Oh yeah, if you're already dust, yeah, we're fine. Anything else in chat to worry about? Thoughts on the classes? I like the class system. Probably not the line of dialogue you should bring for this, but no matter. That went well. Yeah, the numbers look pretty good too. I was worried about how I would react, but it all turned out fine. Oh, you were worried, were you? I have to say though, it's looking more or less battle ready at this point. Yep, thanks for your help. Time to discuss deployment with Tolgrim. I've got a little thank you for you too, so pop by later. No need for New Game Plus? Oh, did I say New Game Plus? I thought I just referred to Endgame, but yeah. Does she ever stand still? No. Gonna make me pursue her back to Colony Lambda, huh? Well, to be fair, I'd need to double back there anyway for what I'll be working on after that, but still. Alright. I think this is the closest spot. Oh. Give me a sec. Ah, crap. Alright. Wanted to close the door to this office. It's cold out there. Oh, someone to talk to? What are you up to? You're gonna let me talk to you? Oh, it's you guys. How are you feeling after all that? Well, not too bad, I guess. Could be worse. How about you? You alright there, Noah? Considering how you've helped us get the canteen up and running again, great. Use it whenever you like, by the way. I just doubt it'll measure up to your impeccable culinary standards. Yeah, even so.
I should write this all down.
Anything more over here? Did you see the leftness they sent from Colony 30? Yeah, of course. How's it working out? Is it any use? Uh-huh. It's a real help. Colony Lambda's pretty light on leftnesses right now. I'd say the support from Colony 30 has really saved our skins. Alrighty then. Fair enough. So, what more needs to be said? Hey, you made it! Is everything still okay? Yep, we're hunky-dory. The team just finished all the fine-tuning, and we're in talks with the survey branch. We'll probably be able to properly relaunch it soon, so thanks for helping us get to this point. We hardly did anything, really. No need to thank us. In that case, would you be willing to help us out again if any of these tin cans go wrong in future? Hey now, don't push your luck. I'm joking. We know how to handle ourselves. But I really am grateful to you. I don't think we could have done this without you. Yeah, just try not to break it. Tell Captain Careless he owes us one. Captain Roche smoothed things over between the teams. He's pretty reliable in battle too. Lots of experience. I'll pass it on. Thanks. Alright, nice and simple.
So that's the state of affairs.
Alright, that's one down. And already we have the quest mark for the next one, I presume. If we're going to head off down to the Orion Trail, we'll need to secure a route first. The trail's pretty exposed. I'd rather not court danger unduly. Be as careful as you need. We just need to get those supplies back. You need to let it go. It can't be worth the risk. What's up, guys? Trouble in paradise? Oh, hello. No, it's nothing major. We'd made preparations to take the Orion Trail for a prospective attack on Colony 5. None of that's relevant now, but the supplies we sent up there just got left. The three of us have been talking about whether we should try and get them back. Recovering supplies doesn't seem like that hard a task. That's not really the problem. There's a big enemy presence in the area. They've probably already caught wind of our stashes. There's a chance that they might try to set up an ambush, or booby-trap them or something. And we can't use an auto-lev, them being purely defensive, so we were trying to figure out a way to do it by ourselves. Situation being how it is, I personally think it'd be wiser to just abandon the idea, but Tolgrim and Ozumi think it's vital, so... Yeah, I see. It's not easy to recover supplies without a levness. Exactly. I don't suppose you lot would be willing to lend us a hand? Sure, whatever. Oh, well, if you'd be willing to help, then that changes it completely. We could split up and advance in parallel. Much safer that way. If we cover the mountainous parts, would you be able to secure the area with the supplies? If other colonies have got their eyes on this, seems like a scrap's pretty much the order of the day. Yeah, battle is pretty likely. All we need is for things to be calm enough for us to go in, get the stuff, and get out. Understood. We'll go and have a look. Perfect, this is what I'm looking for. Alrighty, let me knock the earlier one off the list. Cool. Alright, let's go hunting. Over in Fornus, huh? Yeah, I guess that makes sense given where 5 was. If I'm remembering correctly, anyway. Oh, hello. We get to go off in that direction now? Alright. I'd already wandered off a little bit in that direction, but... I'm aware of the quests I need to work on, Gilgamesh. I'm just working to, well, for it to show up first. Hello. Orion tunnels not only way to reach Pentalus region. Big road here connect to Orion Trail, which also lead there. Would advise much caution though, that way momentary hotbed of Agnes and Keves scuffling. Even so, off we go. Alright, that direction, huh? Okay, so we've got that quest marker over by the amiibo stuff. Oh, hello. Yes, we'll see if we can get up there while we're at it. Should be doable. So is there anything else that needs to be said? You should read some interviews with the director of the Xenoblade games. At some point it might be worthwhile to check in on that.
Be at rest.
Oh, and then there's another one over there. Perfect. There we go. Nice and easy. So, and we've got that one over there that might be tricky to reach. Level 45, huh? Yeah, pretty much what I'd expect. That'll probably be about the level of the enemies then. Should be easy enough to whittle down. Guess we'll find out though. There we go. Let's see. This work? Yes, cool.
I guess this is fate too, huh?
There we go. Oh, hello. Have I gotten to that one already? Oh, right, that must be the reason I'm over here. Well, went over here, I should say. Yeah, it looks like I've hit that one already. I don't know how many ether spheres I haven't hit yet, so I've been leaving them alone for the most part. At some point, I'll need to double check where they all are. Maybe just have an exploration stream once we're in endgame mode. It's probably how what it'll boil down to anyway. Frame rate dipped a bit. Lots of conflict going on around here. I'll have to check those out on my own time since they should be easy pickings. Oh, hello, a unique! What might you be, good sir? How? I don't think I need you for anything, but may as well hit you a bunch just for the fun of it. Actually, while I'm here, is this anything I need? It's not on my list. Curious. You know what, I can probably get away with this since these should be easy pickings at our level. Let's see. Alright. Rude. Oh, hello. Oh my. Bam. Okay, that's a bit too many particle effects. Okay, so what kind of drops do you have? Well, I guess, actually, you know what? I can just look at the drops in the menu when I'm done. That'll be easy enough. I just have to input burst again or pay attention. No need for the internet for this. There we go. I think I do need bunnet meat for something. I didn't find a specific unique monster that drops it though presumably that would entail, well, this one would be entailed in that. Excuse me while I grab all these. There we go. Bam. Well, you are a tank. Right now. And I'm pretty sure that hit was from somebody else, so not doing too much damage, but then again, you are set to tank mode right now. And of course, you bring up launch. No matter. If I care enough, I can go back to my burst setup. That's no problem. Down you go. Let's see what we get from you. Rage Strike.
Please work with me a little.
You what? You're supposed to be following me.
Okay, do I need any of those materials? Well, I do need bunnet meat for that one, so I'll mark this as an option real quick. Oh, actually...
My plumage is everywhere.
Shut up. I'm taking notes right now. So, You are... Oh, sorry. Let's see. Alright, that should be sufficient notes. I'll mark that as fair game offline. Alright, sorry about that. That'll give me something to grind with later. So, anything else I need to see to? Alright, just some trivia about Xenoblade X. I'm gonna be largely ignoring anything you send me about it until I can play it myself, just as fair warning. Oh yeah, I should check out the ability I just got. Rage Strike. Alright. So a comeback move. Got it. And here are the supplies. It looks like we found what we've been looking for. Yes, let Colony Lambda take care of the rest. Looky what we caught. Little soldiers hoping to make off with the supplies. Oh great, an ambush. Must be from Colony Lambda. Well, there's only one cure for these fools. So sad. We're taking you down right here, and the supplies are coming with us. Yeah, we'll see about... What? Hold it! We've got monsters! Should we retreat? I don't know. Ask the guys who have us surrounded. Let's save the arguments for when we've taken these monsters out. Oh yeah, you want to play allies and then stab us in the back? Don't think so. We'll take you all out together. Welp. I guess that was it to be expected, but still. What I said about X is not a spoiler? Don't care. I'm well aware that it's not a spoiler, as I've seen that mentioned in descriptions while looking up, okay, what's this game about? So, I'm well aware that what you said isn't a spoiler. I'm just not going to be acknowledging too much until I am able to hunker down with the game myself. Oh yeah! There we go. Down you go. Everyone okay? We saw you fighting and tried to mobilize as soon as we could, but... Not necessary, mate. Yeah, you're pretty tough customers. We kept the supplies intact, but it's only a matter of time before someone else comes for them. Yeah, we'll get them shifted. Thanks a lot. This place really is crawling with trouble, though. We'll have to reassess the deployment. Can we help out with that? No, you're okay. I'll discuss it with the bonds in charge. That sounds like a plan? Right, I'll be off. Thanks again. I'm sure Colony Lambda has everything well in hand? Indeed. We shouldn't interfere in their affairs too much. Okay then. It's time for us to be off ourselves. There we are. And I even have a landmark over here for... Hello, what are you? Hold up, I want to see what this is. Let's see... Yeah, I should be able to get up from here. Let's see what's in this box. Well, barrel, I guess, but you get the point.
Alright, it's open.
Alrighty then, so a bunch of gemstones. Alright, fair enough. Alrighty, that was another one down. Next, I believe I need to go... Let's see... I think I need to wander around Lambda and see what people are saying to get new developments. Because I think that's the next quest in order to... Yes. See dialogue about Colony Lambda defenses and then complete new developments. Okay, cool. So, let's make the rounds. Oh, there we are. Right on schedule. Hey, by the by, do you know anything about what Vamon's working on? I don't. But I hope it's something to stand for the end in for the Autolevs, though. For sure. Our defenses could definitely use some shoring up. There we are. Okay, only one thing to go pursue? Excellent. How are you doing? What's going on around here? Oh, this? We've been prepping for battle with Colony 5 and Colony 30, or whoever. But you know you don't really need to fight them anymore, right? Maybe so, but we still have enemies, don't we? Got to prepare for the worst eventualities. Ultimately, I'm still doing pretty much the same as I always do. Beats sticking around on my arse. Fair enough. Okay.
Do people have to make so much noise?
Yes.
This might get complicated.
Seems like a bloke named Baron's working on some kind of prototype. Yeah, and everyone's hoping it'll help boost Lambda's defenses. I wonder what it could be. Surely not a new type of autolev. Why don't we just nip along and have a gander? We've gotta have some stake in this, right? Yeah, I'd say so. Lambda's defense concerns us too. Alright, nice and simple. Let's have a look.
Everyone got their strength back?
Strength enough, anyway. Oh, hello. What are you up to? The autolevs are key to Lambda's defense. Make sure they're ready to deploy at a moment's notice. I know. Sparks, chill out a bit. Alright then.
All making sense.
Is it now? So, have you come to have a nose around this at this as well? What are you talking about? So you didn't come to look at the sensor I've developed? What does it do exactly? It reacts to enemy signatures. This little thing's indispensable for putting on a nice show of defensive power without having to rely on autolevs. It enables you to spot enemies without expending manpower. Very clever. I really want to get them installed all over the place. I don't suppose you'd be up for helping? Us? Are you sure we can touch them? It won't think we're enemies? No need to worry on that front. They can tell the difference. So it's a bit like Kitty's autolev, yeah? Yeah, go on then. We'll help you out. Great. So, the first installation needs doing on the old cliffside way. Shall we? Alright, would it be faster to fast travel? Probably. Yes, indeed. Let's be off. Alrighty, let's see what's over this way. There aren't actually many roads between Colony Lambda and Magda Wildwood. Which means that if we don't get people out here in the event of an attack, we're in trouble. Yes, you need to fortify this point. If anything were to come through here, you'd have a problem. Right, so let's install one of the sensors around here. No sign of any enemies right now. Let's move on to the next. Next port of call is the Orion Tunnels. Also, is that small beeping the sensor? I feel like you wouldn't want it to make noise necessarily, but no matter. Okay. And then on the other side of this. And then you're pestering me about an art book comment. Let's see. In the Xenoblade 3 art book, there's a director interview where he answers some fan questions about the story. Once you beat the DLC, you should read a translation. If I have time. Though it currently has no official translation. Alrighty then. Game? Game? Worried me for a bit there. I dealt with this enough in Xenoblade 2. I don't need it from you. I guess it doesn't help that the area I was going to has no music, apparently.
expected something decent, right?
Until now. Okay. This looks like another place enemy soldiers would like. Installing it right inside the tunnels might not be the best idea. Agreed. It would be more beneficial here, where Lambda could reach it at a moment's notice. Around here, yeah. And that's all in place. Is there anywhere else you want to put one? Let me see. Hold up. Isn't there a waterway around here? There is, but why? It's just that we came out from over there, so what's to stop your enemies from doing the same? Yeah, good point. Let's go and put one up over there too then. Alright. Okay. At least this one I shouldn't have to fast travel with, in theory. Probably just fall down without and all of there. I've been down this way. Okay, it's just a smaller doorway through there. Got it. Alrighty then. So, is there anything else I can see to in chat? Thoughts on Ashira from last stream? I don't think there's anything I necessarily need to add. Thoughts on the world design? Does Ionios feel artificial? In what sense? Haven't really thought too closely about the world design in that sense. It's a lot of, well, I mean, it is just the mishmash from two different worlds, so you'd expect there to be all sorts of weirdness there. Okay, is that deep enough where I won't die? Oh, I guess we're finding out, because I didn't turn off auto run.
How could I?
This is what I get for not turning off auto run. Okay, let's just spawn in near Lambda. Actually, this one's probably closer, isn't it? Feeling I found that one a while back. I had to do a bunch of grinding against it for another gem crafting material. Okay. What lies within? Here? Yeah, here should be okay. If they come via the waterways, it's better to focus on the shores rather than where the water's deep. In which case, this looks like a suitable place. There are water labs nearby too. Yes, this seems like a no-brainer. Hello, our tactician has spoken. What? Surely this is blindingly obvious. Then it's decided. Here it shall go. And that's all of them. Now you just need to keep an eye on them regularly. Right. Colony Lambda's invested so much in its defense that... Huh, got a message coming in. Uh-huh. Yeah, I hear you. And that's on the old cliffside way? What's happened? Just a little wrinkle. It won't be up at the old cliffside way. Is the sensor okay? Not sure. That's what I'm hoping to find out. We'll go with you. We've come this far already. I'm glad to hear it. Alrighty then. I feel like I'm being yanked along every which way given the circumstances. Now, there should be at least a little bit more stability once we get onto the main quest, I hope. Guess we'll find out on that count. So what's this about? Sarge? Did you install this? Yeah? I'm sure you're aware, but Sergeant Tonya heads an assault troop. They're the best of the best. You cannot put these things up without the requisite approval from the top. I'm sorry about this, but you're going to have to take them all down. Oh, what? You engineers are always disrupting the system because you just go on ahead and do what you please without ever asking. You don't get to get special treatment, you hear? All requests must be made through the proper channels. Well, perhaps. What, you're just gonna back down? You're gonna let her talk to you like that? She's a stickler for the rules, and she doesn't get on with engineering because we work outside those rules. She won't listen to me no matter what I say. But someday Lambda might be glad to have those sensors. Oh, they're useful, I fully agree. And that's exactly why you need to get the proper approvals. Hey now, hold on a minute, Tonya. Captain, is there something I can do for you? Captain Roche supervises the troops. Sergeant Tonya reports into him. A request just came in from the engineers. You weren't around, so I approved it in your place. If that's your decision, then of course I shan't be the one to gainsay. I'm just trying to make your life easier. Your love of the job is admirable, but being too rigid is a problem of its own. Captain, you're too soft. If you can't keep the soldiers disciplined, then... My word is final. Anyway, everyone's ticked the right boxes and got the right stamps, so we can all go home. Thanks for that, Captain. Captain, I'm not done yet. I ask that you stay behind. Oof, I think you're taking this a touch too seriously.
So that's the state of affairs.
They're gonna be at it for a while, aren't they? Probably. Well, back to Lambda, I guess. Yep, back to Lambda. How many times am I gonna need to fast travel before this night is done? And why is the answer yes, no matter what I do? Spawn right on top of him, nice. Sorry about all that. Didn't mean to get you caught up in it as well. If the captain hadn't come along at just that moment, the whole project would have been torn down. That's what happens when you don't get your forms in on time. Even things that the colony needs have to go through the proper channels, eh? Colony Lambda's ability to enforce order through its regulations has always been one of its strong points. Yet somewhere along the way it became bogged down in needless protocols. I mean, I get why they'd have this approval system. It makes it easy to know who's responsible for what. That sort of leadership can even stand against silver colonies in wartime. But now that they've been released from any need to fight, those regulations become shackles, confusing everyone. Colony Lambda's standing at a crossroads right now. Should they change or not? Yeah, gonna leave that as an open question for now, huh?
I see.
Well, that in mind, best thing I can do is to answer that question, I suppose. So, let's see to the main event. At least in my mind.
Looking at Colony Lambda now, wouldn't you agree that it's recovered some of its spirit?
Definitely. The atmosphere feels different to how things were, even a little while ago.
Perhaps the change isn't a vast one, but something is indeed different. If we hadn't met you, perhaps this change wouldn't have taken place. We'd have retreated into our shells.
All we did was give things a little push. I'm sure you'd have managed this by yourself, is it?
You're most kind. Either way, that doesn't change the heap of problems I'm facing. They need fixing, but I can only manage a few at a time.
It's not good if you push yourself too hard, Commander. Getting some rest is important too.
Rest? Not sure how I'd go about getting some rest. The way things are here, I always end up busy, almost without intending to.
Aha.
I suppose as long as you're at your home colony, things just turn out that way, huh?
And you know, we ain't exactly experts in the art of taking a load off.
That reminds me.
Do you have an idea, Tyon?
Well, this could turn out to be nothing, but earlier I heard a Nopon merchant talking about something called a natural spa.
A spa?
Supposedly it's in a remote place, not easily reachable by people.
Do you even understand what the concept of a spa is? Although, to be fair, if the Nopon have a concept, it would probably get passed along.
What's remoteness got to do with getting poor Izzard here to relax?
The Nopon also said it contained lots of nutrients, stimulated metabolism, promoted blood circulation.
So you're saying if we get our hands on this spa, then even Izzard could get some rest? He'll be able to recover, basically?
Like I said before, the information is questionable. It's only something I heard in passing.
Tyon.
Commander, I'm sorry, I know it's hardly a credible source.
I think I like the sound of this.
Huh?
I say we go out and we find this spa thing.
Okay, apparently you don't have any concept for same.
I'm not really one to talk, but I didn't think you'd be so into this.
Well, I have a passing interest in things of that ilk. But, I don't want to keep you from your journey.
Nah, don't you worry about that. More importantly, how do we go about finding this thing?
Why don't we ask somebody in the city?
Right, better than just us racking our brains about it.
My thanks, all of you.
Just leave it to us, Commander. We'll give this our undivided attention.
Alright, off to the city we go, apparently. Effervescent Heart, huh? That's an interesting name to give for that. Okay. To the city. Actually, yeah, probably the spawn point right there. Yeah, I guess you'd have a long to load in with this one, so I can't see. Oh, how did this one load in faster? You know what? Never mind. I can complain about that later. I'd like to ask you something. Oh dear. Yes? Do you know of something called a natural spa? Never thought I'd hear anyone ask about those ever again. Oh, do you know something? Why, yes, of course. People used to talk about spas until the Armus came home. It's a place where you could heal your wounds, warm your spirit, and strengthen bonds with your fellow man. But whoa, they did all that? But I've never been to one, you see. In fact, they say they all dried up decades ago. Don't they exist anymore? They're not something you'd find just anywhere, and not many here in the city know about them. Well, there's someone who might? There is. I think if there's anyone who can tell you, it's him. He's called... Give me a minute. We're counting on you, love. If we don't find it, Izzard's gonna shrivel and die from stress. Come now, it's really not that severe. Well, it's the man people call the Trivia King. He's got to know what you need. Brilliant, thank you.
So it's somewhere fairly out of the way.
At least people have heard of this natural spa phenomenon.
I'm surprised they aren't just calling it Hot Spring, but I guess we'll see before too long, won't we? Oh, are we consulting the doctor again? Seems like it. How are you doing? Ha! Gondor said my cooking was pretty tasty. That means I beat her. Yeah, probably. Still on about that, huh? Could we have a moment of your time? What's wrong? There an emergency? We want something called a natural spa. We were hoping you might know where we can get one. So you want a spa, do you? Do you know something? Sorry. It's just I hadn't heard anyone talk about one in a good while. That's a quaint pastime and no mistake. But, you know, a spa isn't something you can just have. It's a pastime? You mean like a hobby? Long ago, people used to go to great lengths looking for natural spas. Soldiers tired from war would heal their wounds with their help, then come out ready to fight again. I guess you'd say a spa is something you immerse in. It warms your core and soon enough you're better, so our records say. The more we hear about this, the stranger it sounds. You soak your body and it heals? Right, though I'm sorry to say, over however many decades they've all but disappeared. They can disappear? Yep, you can go looking for one, but I wouldn't hold out too much hope if I were you. This has been a great help. Thank you kindly.
Didn't expect you to get so fired up.
Discovering the unknown serves as a good motivator.
Fair enough. So, what more lies this way? Okay, what do you have to say? Excuse me, sir. I'd like to ask you a question. Eh? What's that? We're looking for something called a natural spa. Natural spa, eh? Never seen such bounties of nature with my own eyes, I'm sorry to say. Bounties of nature? What, don't you know even that? I guess you younglings only know what you know. But if you ask around among folks my age, you should find someone who can tell you all about them. In fact, someone I knew once used to go searching for spas, but they're an elusive spots never to be found. Spots like... well, you'd hear about them being in a forest or under a cliff, or deep in some cave, but nobody could ever find them. I see. Hang on, maybe that old man's been to one. No, maybe he's dead? Don't see him around these days. Might be dead. Okay then. Thanks. Sorry to bother you. Sorry it couldn't be more help. No, you've helped a lot. Let's go.
The more I hear about these natural spas, the more curious I become.
No more? Alrighty. So, let's have a little chat about it then.
It's best we talk this through.
So, what do we know about natural spas? To summarize, hardly much of anything, except that they can heal and restore you. We didn't get the most concrete info, huh? Nobody's even been to one. Look at this poor Claude. Is it so haggard I think we're gonna lose him? Just how do I look to you? One thing's for sure, we're not gonna find out with what we've got so far. We've no clue where one might actually could be. Like in a forest? Under a cliff? Yeah, realistically we can't just blindly search everywhere. But it does sound kinda cool, right? Just soaking your body and somehow healing? Yeah, but soaking in what? It sounds a lot like a bath. It can't just be a bath, right? From the way they talked, I thought the same, but I've never been in a bath that heals my wounds. Maybe it's a question of using the right Oh, that would be a question in your mind, wouldn't it be? Sir, I hate to think we wasted your time, but if we can't come up with any more results... I'm grateful for your concern, but honestly, I've been enjoying myself. We might not find anything after all our searching, but there's just something in all this talk. Just hearing that gave my heart a much-needed jolt, though that might not be the best way to put it. No, I think you have it right. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't care what happens. Let's keep searching for a bit longer. Then let's go ask the bloke that people said would know about this whole spa business. What, that Trivia King guy? Or the supposedly dead guy? The report of his death could still turn out to have been a mite exaggerated. We don't know whether Trivia King and this dead or not guy are the same person, but it's worth finding out. I know I've said it before, but I've certainly saddled you with a tough task. Enough of that. We're giving your spirits a lift and all that. Once we find this natural spa, we'll chuck you right in it. Then you had better really find it. No pressure then? Down!
Ready to resume our travels?
Over that way, huh? Okay. Let's move. I should move my phone if it's gonna buzz like that. Used to keeping it near the mic stand for some reason. I guess that's just what I'm used to. So, someone up over yonder. Easiest way up there would probably be to get on the catwalk and fall down. Would be my best guess anyway. Unless... Yeah, that looks like the best way to do it. Alrighty, let's go hunting. Am I allowed through here? It doesn't look it. Oh, right, that's... I could have to approach from that direction? Let's see, unless I can get up on that walkway, which presumably I can, but I don't see an obvious way to get up that way. Maybe actually. Oh, hello. I think I found my solution. Oh, who's over here? How you doing? Let me talk to you. The cook-off result was very close. I think any of the entrants could have been the winner. The Abbey came really close too. I hope she'll take the prize next year. Ah, her cooking just has some kind of glow to it. And I know a thing or two about cooking, so I'm not wrong. Alrighty then. No. I think I could just run up a set of stairs, but apparently not. Well, that's annoying. Unless I can... Nope. Okay. I have made a grievous miscalculation. Or is that gonna spawn me? Alright, let's see. Closest spot to the ladders, I think, is over here. Actually, wait, no, that's the war room. Crap. Gonna have to go up the elevator after doing this. Unless you have more to say. What are you up to, Travis? Looks like the Ouroboros candidates have got a real nice boost from you guys. The Bulls too, truth be told. Maybe even me a little tiny bit. The lost numbers have got your back every step of the way. We're prepared to put everything on the line here. Yeah, looking out for each other. It's just a license to go nuts, don't you think? Alrighty then. Okay, probably faster to fast travel again. Alright, back to the canteen. Let's see. The ladder marker over there as well. Okay, now I'm curious. Is that the way up? Where is that one, man? Is it on the exterior of the canteen? Yeah, it could be. No easy way to get on the other side from there. Unless it's up above somehow. Aha! This looks promising if I could just... There we go. I cannot do anything right today. Good thing I haven't been needed for any serious combat yet. Okay, this is where I was supposed to go. Nice.
Excuse me, kind sir.
What? What? A bunch of hoodlums? Trying to gang up on an old man, eh?
Is that what this is? This is? Whatever.
No, sir. We're searching for a natural spa.
What did you say?
Oh, we're searching...
If it's spas you're asking about, I'm who you need to be talking to.
I'm not sure I understand the voice, but okay.
We are talking to you, mate.
Well then. So you're the kids going around making noise about spas. You think talking to me is the way to get at all my secrets?
I mean, it's a good start.
You might be whippersnappers, but I can respect that kind of grit.
You think he actually knows anything?
I'm wondering.
We heard that there was someone who knew much about spas, but that he had passed away. What did that old codger tell you? I ain't dying anytime soon.
Mind telling us about the spas, then?
When I was young, I used to go around them all, and a lot. There were about 4 of them. The one I liked the most was the Nordal Natural Spa. At the time, my back was killing me, but one dip, and it was healed. Amazing. The odd thing was, it was just a foot bath. I dipped my feet in, and it healed my back. What genius came up with that, eh?
How's that even work?
I only ever found 4 natural spas, and I also heard rumors of another secret one. I bet it'd do marvels for one's back.
I'm starting to detect a pattern in your interest here.
Mate, we didn't come here to chat about your flipping back.
Hey, come on, stop. Hey, I'm not allowed any snide comment myself. No, you just have to come in here. Okay, you know what? There's a reason this icon is the way it is. That's all I'll say.
Hey,
We want to know where we can find a spa. If there's 4 of them, then you can...
no, they're long gone.
What?
Gone? You say?
Thanks to kids like you with your wars and whatever, they've been blown up, filled in. Huh? Natural spas need water that gushes out of the ground. No gush, no spring. You might find something if you start digging, though.
Oh, I just figured out what is triggering me about the voice. That sounds like Adam.
Dig. That's your advice.
Though in times like these, start digging holes and people will think you're crazy.
Well, it's definitely putting on a different voice, but it sounds like the same actor.
Well, you certainly turned out to be fond of knowledge. I don't regret this at all.
Don't take it to heart, Tyon. We tried our best. We'll just have to accept the result. We may not have found a natural spa, but the time we spent was still worthwhile.
I suppose, Commander.
You suppose nothing. You should let someone finish when they're talking. There is still the secret spa that I couldn't find. Oh, to be more precise, there might be...
What? Really?
I heard this when I was still young, so it might not be too credible.
Just say it already.
But the rumor goes that there was one in the Brasser geothermal belt. But I couldn't make it. The place was crawling with monsters, inside and out.
That's how we get our obligatory combat encounter.
So there is hope after all.
Long time ago, lots of people took refuge there, but not one of them came back. That's how dangerous the place is. So, the spa might be there. It might not. That's why I couldn't recommend the place to you.
There we go then. Hey, is it?
Indeed. It might be there, it might not. The more uncertain it sounds, the more it gets me excited.
Weirdo. What if it turns out to be a massive waste of time?
He'll laugh it off like he did the last few attempts.
I never thought I'd get so excited at searching for something unknown.
Soak yourself in the spa the way you're getting now, and you're liable to broil yourself to death.
I'll take care. Thank you kindly.
Oh, nearly forgot to tell you.
What? Is there an acid rain or something crazy that I need to worry about?
How to properly use the spa. Pin your ears back and listen.
Heh. Interesting. Okay, then. So, where exactly is that located? Cadencia, huh? Alright. Where in Cadencia? Okay, near there, huh? Okay, so this little stretch of land. Cool. Oop.
Oh,
Okay, why do I have a random landmark over here? What was I doing at this part? Was this just when I was randomly exploring one day?
here.
Quite a point of interest from the look of things.
Level 60, huh? I'll have to tread carefully. Oop. Hold up. Oh, there we are.
The perfect solution. Might as well claim this.
Anything good?
Whoa, got a rare dude.
Ooh,
All
nice.
right, supply drop. Looks like we might get lucky.
Yeah. We have more important things to worry about right now. How do I get up to you is the next question. Probably gonna have to wander around a decent amount, but you know what? What else am I gonna do with my time today? Something productive? I do have the next script for the response video ready. Well, for the next response video. I've had a whole day to do something useful.
What's
Oh.
that?
You gonna make me fight you, or can I just run past you? Cool.
This is something decent, right?
So is this eventually gonna loop around? I guess we'll find out. I don't remember anything being quite this...
Smell coming from over on the right.
Level 96? The hell?
don't you think there's something off about this place?
Our Ouroboros powers. They're being suppressed.
Oh. I mean, actually, now that I think of it, have I ever seen any sort of plant life or anything like this in either of the prior 2 games? Closest I can think of might be a little bit of Bionis Interior, but I don't remember being it so vibrant, or at least so bright, at least as far as the color scheme. Oh, wait, I'm running past a container? What am I doing? I'm not that afraid of a bunch of overgrown spiders.
This is something decent, right?
Might as well claim this. What would it be doing here?
Certain areas on the map block Ouroboros? Well, not the biggest deal for me.
Shall we deal with this?
You know, I may as well. Hiya! Actually, I'll need to check on Noah's class when I get a chance. There we go. I'm pretty sure Noah's almost maxed out what he's currently working on. Ooh. Whoop I am. There we are. Ooh. Nice. Anything good? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, perfect. Down you go. There's some unique enemies in those areas. Honestly, if I can use them for material grinding, that actually might make my life easier. I won't have to go into settings to say, oi, don't switch to Ouroboros until I'm ready.
This is something decent.
Yes, I'm aware I missed a bunch of chat. Let me get to the end of this thread.
Could it be that our natural spa is up ahead? Here we are then.
Huh.
So, this is the spa.
So it is just a great big stonking bath.
Looks can be deceiving. They told us it has special properties, remember?
The humidity is insane. Do you think the water's hot?
Huh? Hold it. Something's here.
A bunch of Turkin and
Seems we're not the
Igna?
first visitors today.
Weapons ready.
Okay then. Alright, let's fight it out. Huh, bit of unique dialogue. Neat. Cool. Alright. There we go. Whoa, hello! What just caused all that blowdown? I'm assuming that was blowdown anyway. Alright, rough him up. Nice. Ooh, good work. Ooh. Nice. There we go. Alright, that's another one down. Alright, nothing too dangerous thus far. Given the level we're at, which isn't terribly surprising. Tyon seems to be taking a decent beating from all this. Have I just been targeting the wrong enemy? Actually, I probably should just focus down, try and knock out what I can elsewhere. There we go. Ooh. Bam. Alright, that's that one almost down. Cool. As we'll just try and knock down the number of enemies we have to deal with. Cool. There we go. Let's see if I can get way home off. Ah, not quite in time, huh? Interesting, there was a bit of a flip where it lands on that one. Wonder if that was because it was knockback or if it was just unrelated. Probably unrelated, but still. Ah, not quite in time, huh? Oh, actually, hang on, with what Noah busted out. Ooh, nice. Alright, complete overkill, let's go. Dead.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
Those guys, they healed up something crazy.
Was that an effect of the spa's waters?
Does it matter anymore? Now you can just dive right on in. Huh? But,
Right. Ready, is it?
as promised, time for us to chuck you in.
Hold up! I don't remember making any...
What? What is the meaning of this? Commander, are you okay?
Other than my heart, I believe I'm quite all right. Thank you.
Just like the old man said, if there's nobody there, it's good manners to jump right in.
Even so, that's not...
However, the water is good.
What does it feel like?
The temperature is very pleasant.
So like I've been saying, it's just a bath.
Look, my wounds are closing as we speak.
Wow. So what that man was saying, it wasn't entirely wrong, it looks like.
Yes. Now that I'm in here, I don't think I ever want to leave.
Right, my turn then.
Of course.
Oi, what's wrong with you? Everybody get in.
Huh?
My word, I'm healing in places I didn't even know I had. Aren't you coming in? The water's fine.
But I,
I'm coming back to life. Not that I was dead or anything.
Would I have to strip down?
Oh, right. The old
Now you're being self-conscious
He
about
didn't
it.
say there's a proper way for getting in the water.
But I mean... right here.
Hey, guys, where's your sense of culture? Get in already. You don't want it getting cold.
It's perfect for healing your wounds after a grueling battle.
but, Commander,
You can be hopeless. Uni, boot him in already, will ya?
Roger that.
now wait here a minute, Uni. I never said I was going in! Spark, why did it have to end like this?
Because it can. For the good of all of us. Except the ones who are dead.
Tyon, it's a good experience for you. It wasn't so bad, was it?
Well, now that you ask.
Yeah, taking a dip wasn't bad at all.
Right. All my tiredness is just completely gone.
Did you enjoy your break?
I did. Thanks to you, I feel as if a weight's been lifted from my heart. I believed I was working for the colony, but really I was running myself into the ground.
So it was worth coming here?
It just shows that there's room in any heart to appreciate the finer things. This has given me a lot to think about. At some point, I'll have to bring everyone in the colony here.
If you can make everyone fit. In a space like this, people have to take turns. The lines will get long.
Huh. Then perhaps we need to dig some more holes. We might even discover some new springs.
You're really serious?
Once the fighting ends and people have more free time, then I might give it some serious thought.
No pressure then.
Digging a few holes shouldn't pose us too much of a challenge. We are miners after all. But wait. If we can discover many more of these spas, we could bring in people from other colonies.
What's this uh-oh, Lance? What's the problem?
Looks like you've caught the spa bug, Izzard.
Times like this are when the commander shines the brightest.
Bet you're glad we helped him, Tyon.
Yes. I think he's going to be an even greater help to us now.
Shall we be off? Our next objective awaits.
Indeed. We do have another objective on hand. There we go. That takes care of that. Ooh, there's a container over there. With water.
I hope we can make use
Anything
of this.
good?
This has gotta be worth a bunch.
We should take good care of that.
Actually, how am I looking as far as Nippon coins? Alright, so almost maxed out on gold. I can use that to outright buy one of the level 10 gems if I get it maxed out, so I'll keep working at that. Let's see, no one else maxed out as far as a class yet. I also grab that ether spot and then figure out what to do next. Well, okay, I know what to do next, but still, it's gonna be a decent amount to work
Can never
through.
go wrong with some
Alright, anything I need to worry about? Oh, hi, your troopers. I'll check up with your chats in a moment. I have a little bit I need to... Oh my god, I look away for 1 second. So, what else is there? Well, let's see. I may as well set up real quick for the next objective then.
Let my bow do the talking.
Okay. Then I guess to set the scene, let's head over to Pentalus. Alright, while that's loading up. Let's see. Beep, 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 beep. Let's see. Thoughts on Mobius's villains? I'll have to see how they end up resolving things in the story before I give anything more substantial. Let's see. I'll say this about Xenoblade X. The definitive edition is that it has new gameplay mechanics that weren't in the Wii U version. I would assume so. I think that's all I missed. Let's see. And what's your Troopers saying? And then your Troopers is getting overhyped about Xenoblade X stuff, as always, and then getting a little too into the quest we're at. Alright, cool.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Okay, so that's Izzard taken care of, but we still have plenty to worry about. So what I've done is I've looked up a few things that I believe need to be taken care of in order to, well, move things along. So I do not know which, well, I've got a list of quests that I need to take care of before I can see the Juniper's Ascension quest. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and go through basically all the talking that involves Juniper and just Colony Tau in general. We'll see how much that brings up, and if it brings up anything on my list, we'll see to it. Alrighty, let's get it done.
I think we need to discuss this.
I see you changed your icon to Uni. Well, I mean, that was the whole point of showcasing that. I mean, I was just looking through the online feature randomly one day and thought, limited time stuff? Why not? I've been using the long one for a while now. May as well change things up. Carenzia left for Colony Gamma, didn't she? Right. Even before the flame clock was broken, she'd always been interested in life outside the colony. As soon as she got the chance, she picked up and set off for Gamma. It must be so cool to be able to make accessories. Yeah, she's always been quite dexterous. Always big into playing to her advantages. Alright, you got me interested. What sort of stuff does she make? Oh, let's go visit her and you can see for yourself. That's a nice idea. Okay, let's see how Carenzia's doing. Alright, that is not on my list, so we'll leave that alone for a while. Next on... Let's see, next step...
Let's lay out the facts.
Everyone's commenting on how Colony Towers gained a few Nopon. Nopon are every place. It's true. Nopon very hardy people. The locals are a bit afraid of them, it seems. I can't say I'd call any Nopon I've ever met scary. If Honorine invited them, I'm sure they can't be bad. Stuff in their faces, eh? And here I thought Manana was the only one capable of that. Height of rudeness! Height of truth. Alright, enough prattling, all of you. Shall we look into it then? Good idea. Let's talk to the Nopon as well. Cultural exchange, I don't think that's on the list. Nope. Okay.
Let's lay out the facts.
So, is harvest time a big deal for you, Lot? It is, yes. We grow virtually all our own food in the colony. We can't sustain ourselves on hunting alone, you know? What's the Harvest Festival all about, then? Nothing special, just a harvest, really. We have a lot of crops to bring in at this time of year. The only problem is we're a bit short-handed this year. People are braced for hard work. Can we be of any use? It's just harvesting, right? I can do harvesting. Would you? It would delay your journey. This is the part where you just thank us graciously and move on. Uni's right. Okay then, thank you. I'd be grateful for your help. Alright, let's get harvesting. Everyone will be waiting by the entrance to Colony Town. Alrighty then. Okay.
Let's lay out the facts.
Eventually I'll reach the bottom of this. Is Rain okay? Seems like his injury is still not stopping him diving headfirst into trouble. He was a sworn friend of my predecessor, and he's a master hunter. I understand your concern, but I believe he can take care of himself. So he's a hunter too, eh? He was my hunting teacher for a while. That said, I will say that he doesn't know when to stop chasing a monster. That's not a good combination with injury. I know he's a capable guy, but it was overextending himself that got him hurt in the first place. In that case, maybe we should go and look for him. If it looks like he's being reckless, we'll bring him back. Sound good? Sounds great. Let's do it. Hang on, I'm getting a call from Gilm. Hey, Juniper's with you, right? Listen. Sorry for the short notice, Juniper, but could you come and meet me sharpish? We think we found Ryan. Or is it Rain? I think we'd better do as he says. Let's go see Gilm, and quick. Okay, that's one of the quests on the list. I'll set that as inactive. Okay, so looking over my list, so that's one marked off. New developments was apparently one of the prerequisites, so that's taken care of. Okay. May as well just target the ones that give us a quest for the moment. I wonder how the people who left the colony are doing. They've stayed in regular contact, and as far as I can tell, they seem to be doing well enough. Though Imogen's transmission was cut off, I don't know what happened. That's a bit alarming. Imogen's not the type to do anything irregular, so it's unsettling that she wouldn't get in contact with us. Where does she go again? Colony 4. Do you know why she went there? I don't actually. All I know is that she was very dead set on it. In that case, would it be worth going to look for her? Colony 4 are an upstanding bunch, so I don't expect that anything bad will have happened. Still... Let's go anyway, and find out from Imogen herself. Okay. How do I get that one? Well, one thing at a time.
We need to discuss this.
Colony Tau doesn't have any overseers, does it? No, we return our dead to the earth. Weird thing to do. I never heard of anyone doing that. Who grows up in the forest goes back to the forest, and until that time comes, a peaceful resting place awaits you. I'm from Agnes, and even I've never heard of this custom. I suppose it's deeply rooted in Colony Tau's culture. It is, which is why the concept of sending off isn't something we've even had to consider. But you did have an officer in the past, from what I've heard. In the past, yes, but he was killed in combat with Keves. Were you there, Juniper? I was. He drew enemy fire with the rear guard. I would not have escaped were it not for his sacrifice. Well, that's depressing. But what did your officer usually do, given that he wouldn't be off-seeing? Tilled the fields mostly. As I said, we didn't really need officers. Still depressing. Actually, could I ask you to send off our officer? Of course, if that's what you want. If there is a place to return to, then... Well, if there is a place we return to, then surely there are avenues other than the Earth to reach it. That's what I've come to believe anyway. You know, if there really is some peaceful place waiting somewhere. That's a lovely thought. Do you know where the officer is? We'll get there straight away. Thanks. I'll take you. Okay. I think that's everything that we can get from there for now. Okay, so...
Right, let's get going,
Looks like
son.
colony relations have changed.
Lucky us. Okay, so... Go by accepted order. Oh wait, that's technically reverse order, isn't it? Huh, actually... Should be pretty close to that one at this point, shouldn't I? Oh well. So we've got the hunter. A bunch of others. So, let's see. Huh. How do I get that one? It said that there was some sort of... Okay, I'm curious. How do I get this one? Alright, looks like there's someone I need to talk to still, huh? Okay. Well, no matter. We can at least attend to the one I'm aware of first. For all I know, I have to see to... Oh, right, this is... starting a different thread. Honorine, do you have a second? Ugh, I have had it with you! Huh? How many times do I have to tell you? I do not have the time for this! Would like to eat... Oh, jeez, really? What the hell is going on? Why? What the... Who or what am I even looking at here? The ultimate Nopon fusion is rare to meet. What? Juniper, I'm begging you, please do something about these fuzzballs. Like what? How you say such thing when we come all this way for you? You didn't come for me, you came for yourselves. I went to Colony 30 to learn a bit about machines, and all I got was these lousy Nopon. Whoa, just chill for a second. Getting all head up is... what? Hang on, is that an actual word? Oh well, isn't gonna solve anything. Are you sure you didn't mean fed up? Oh well, eating sweets is good for a health issue of anger management. Oh boy. I'm done. I'm just so done. Give me a minute and I'll boot them out. Or we could resolve it with no booting necessary? Oh, come on, Juniper. I can't believe you're siding with them over me. Well, while we're here, why not listen to what they have to say? You good and understanding person. All we want to do really is help. Do you now? Oh? What are you going to help with? We very whiz with machine, and we make very interesting thing for you. The only thing you've made for us is a giant dent in our food supplies, you walking stomachs. Meh, what stain on honor? Okay, I am officially all Noponed out. Gotta check on the meat I'm drawing. You preserve food? Yeah, I have to do it in a hut, which is enough of a chore already. So I really do not have time for these jokers today. Oh! Is that? Inconvenience? Oh, it finally clicked, did it? Yes, you are an inconvenience to me, you fuzzy nuisances. Honorine, please calm down. I've never seen you like this. Look, drying and smoking meat takes a lot of work. Colony Tower is a special place. I know that to you it may seem that our ways are inefficient, but... Yes, that's exactly why we're here. Can help with build meat smoker. What? But currently parts of smoker is missing. Cure for this is procure for us. If you could do something like that, why didn't you just say so? We're going to want to eat meat soon, so a smoker should be built. Snip snap! Of course. Nope, can't talk to him. Lupin always very devoted to fulfilling of own wishes. Okay, so if, say, we were to get you the parts you need for the smoker, you'd be able to build it? Lupin always keep word. Can rely on us. Okay, good. Honorine, we'll need your help too. Fine, just for you, Juniper. You know they aren't being malicious. Let's see if we can get these parts for them. Good lucks! The hell is that? You know what, never mind.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Let's just see to the one quest I know I need to deal with.
I see some relations have changed. Looks like colony relations have changed.
You don't say, Noah. Anything else you want to add? Juniper, you made it. You said you'd found rain? Look, a beacon stone. Wait, but that's... How do I get there? Juniper, what's that smoke? It's a beacon stone. We use them when we can't get normal communication out. They release smoke to warn of danger. Wait, so do you think... Looks like your man's in trouble. Ugh, Ryan. He said he'd go hunting to replenish our lackluster food supplies. Okay, I'll follow the beacon stone. Hume, you wait here. But... You still haven't fully recovered yourself, have you? I'm not risking you too. Understood. Just in case, tell Glory to come after us. We'll be in there too, don't you worry. Thanks. Okay, let's make a move. No pressure then.
We only use beacon stones for emergencies. I hope nothing bad's happened.
I see
I'm
some
sure it'll be
relations have
fine.
changed.
Let's go check.
So how do I get over to there is the next question. Oh, it's just over that way? Probably faster to go to the camping spot here then. Hey, bro. Be right, give me a second.
I'm curious to see what tactics you have in place surrounded by so much nature.
What say we go hunting together? I'm fairly well versed in that.
Sorry about that. Brother needed to ask something. Show! What's the deal? Rain, are you alright? You guys, how did you... We saw your beacon stone, but you're hurt. It's pretty bad, but it'll be fine. I've got this. I'm losing my edge. Overestimated myself. Thought I could outdo you, Juniper. Stop talking. These wounds won't close up unless you hold still. Sorry. Looks like the hunter got himself hunted. That quarry, that monster, was a strange one. Felt off. Dangerous. I understand. Rain, you will rest now. That's in order. I can hardly argue back in this sorry state. I'll be good. Let's go monster hunting. Alrighty then. Monster tracks, huh? Let's see where they lead. Oh boy. I wonder what'll be lying at the end of this. Long day, long day. And it ain't even over yet. Oh, we should be able to get at least this ascension quest if what I'm reading on What Remains is accurate.
Good thing we found this.
Though as soon as we're done here, I should probably make my way over to Colony Zero, work on that thread, because I have no idea how long that one's gonna take.
Is that what I think it is?
Yes, well, at least knock out what I can with whatever time I have lingering. Though, to be fair, it'll also depend on how long this thread takes. Oh yeah, I never did go and retrieve wherever that container is. Probably below us somehow, knowing my luck. I'll have to go hunting for that later. Let's see, is there anything else I need to worry about? Let's see. I've been doing Xenoblade 2 side quests today, just got done doing Spa Day myself, with Shiba and some... oh jeez. Yeah. That quest confounded me. Eventually I'll be posting that, but... well, it's gonna be a while still. Actually, what is the most recent chronological thing?
Descent. Watch your step.
Yeah. Wait a minute, if this is having us go... oh dear, this could end badly. If you're having us go into Lower Mactha...
You have to still your breath and approach from the back. Then you strike, and the rest is easy.
Whoa, shoot, that came out of left field. You kind of creeped me out there.
well, what do you expect, I suppose? That monster attacks us, I'm gonna laugh. No? Please don't make me cross in front of the monster's field of view. Anybody else? Oh, good. I was wondering when we'd see that. I'd expect more footprints to continue up this way, but... there aren't any, huh? Maybe it went down here. Probably. There's something really bad behind me, isn't there? Should we follow? No, if it's got away to the lower levels, we don't need to pursue it. It won't be back here anytime soon, and we'd be putting ourselves in great danger down there. Okay. Let's head back then, and make sure Ryan's okay. Alrighty then. Let's see... where were you? Oh. They sent him back to Tau, huh? How do you make it back? Oh, right, we had someone else follow behind us, right. What happened to that monster I was hunting? Got away. Probably down in the lower levels now. Escaped down that way, did it? Sparks. I almost had it as well. Got to be on guard in case it rears its mug again. How are you feeling? What, this? It's not that big a... yes, it is that big a deal. Don't think you can charge off like a buffoon again. Oh, Glory. Juniper went to the trouble of going out to look for you, so you'd better behave with a modicum of dignity. Bah. If you pull anything like this again, I'll tie you to a tray. All in all, a happy resolution. That should settle things down for a while. Let's hope so. I'm dubious about that, but there we are.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay, so... that was one of the things I needed to do. But... okay, well at least I have a name for who to look for. Maybe it's on the affinity chart somewhere? I might not even run into the character in question. Now that's getting into a different colony then, huh? Yeah, I don't see the name of the character I'm looking for. Huh. I probably just need to wander around a bit more then. Although there's not much more wandering around that can be done in this colony given the circumstances. Huh. We've only got those blips over on the map there.
My stomach's growling.
So, I'm hearing there's some monster in the forest that doesn't belong. I have to say, I'm curious. You're familiar with all the monsters that inhabit this area, then? Naturally, hunting is how we live, after all. Oh? Oh, right, harvest stuff. As a colony, we're mostly self-sufficient, so we need arable land. Enabling you to grow your own food without having to forage. Good thinking. Juniper! Oh, you brought friends. We've come to help with the harvest. Do you need a hand with anything? Oh, are you serious? Yes, sure, there's plenty of work going around. Gloria, don't just... I'd accept a Turkin's help right now, so they're in. Carson and Gloria are in charge of assigning the work in the fields. It's better for me to be nearby given the injuries coming in. Injuries? Who'd have thought farming could be so dangerous? Don't be dense. There's always danger in the forest. So how about it? Still willing? Of course. Just tell us what you need from us. In that case, how do you feel about digging up potatoes? Spud Patrol. Got it. Thanks. Shouldn't take long if you all pitch in.
Let's dig up some spongy spuds.
Later. Unless I can't talk to some of you until I see to that, but that's possible. How do I not see the person listed? Are they hiding somewhere I'm not aware of? Yeah. Where's Xeon for times like this? Yeah. Okay.
Right, what have we got around here?
Oh my gosh, is that simple? If it really is as simple as just walking away and then walking back, I'm gonna shoot somebody. No way it's that simple. No way. Yeah, it doesn't look it. Yeah, there's just a character missing. What the heck? Unless he got distracted by that quest over that way, which is possible to be fair. Unless there's something tucked away up here that it doesn't look it. Actually, is there anything of interest up here? If you're gonna let me climb onto your Ferronis, I may as well look around, right? Wait, this is a location? I should not be surprised by this. Oh, hello. Where's up this way? Is that how I get to one of the containers up here? Oh, hey. Interesting.
I hope we can make use of this.
Alrighty then. Mostly pure gemstones as I'd expected this level. An elevator. What does that lead to, I wonder?
Right?
Sweet, let's poke around.
Cross-mac the elevator, huh? Doesn't seem to be working. Wonder if I have to hit it from a different point then, before it starts up. And maybe that'll be related to the next quest, whatever it ends up being. Oh, hello. May as well take care of this while I figure out what the heck I'm doing.
You operate it like so.
Cha-ching!
Okay, this just leads over here. Alrighty then. Alrighty. So that didn't work. What if I change the time? Alright, any other recommendations? Maybe change time of day? Yeah. That was another recommendation. This is gonna kill me, isn't it?
Everyone, I'm sorry.
Yep. There we go. Okay. Let's try changing the time of day and see if that makes a difference. Haven't had to do this in a while, though. There we are. That's what I'm looking for. Where would you even find 50 glare aubergines? It's always tough this time of year. Ah, well, what can you do? Alrighty then.
Pretty serious.
Hey there, have you been making the most of all the rope slides? Yeah, they make getting around the forest a real breeze, thanks. Well, here's a tip then. There's plenty more to be found strung along all over the world. You'll find them useful, that's a guarantee. And whenever you do, be grateful for Juniper for teaching you this life-changing skill. Alright then. Ah, it's such an enormous relief not to have to fight anymore. I never really liked fighting, to tell you the truth. Juniper made exactly the right call as far as I'm concerned. Our flame clock was burning out. I thought that was going to be the end of us. Alrighty then. Okay. Let's get what we need sorted then. Is this gonna be this one then? Presumably. Everyone in Colony Tower is out gathering food, right? Right. Food stocks are pretty tight at this time of year. Is it really that rough? Could have fooled me. We're not exactly destitute. It's more about our relationship with our neighbors. What do you mean by that? We always give a bit to the Turkins around this time of year. It keeps things sweet between us. We've got something of an alliance going on. That's different. There's this one Turkin they call the Turk King. Of course. Would you like to go and meet him? Sounds fun. I'm game. First I have to talk to Rowland about the food situation though. Wait a minute. Turk King? Isn't this something that we dealt with for Finch? Though that hasn't been posted yet. I think it's one of the last Blade quests I saw too. But if this is going the direction I think it's going, it's either going to be hilarious, cringe, or both. My bet's on both. Rowland, how are the food supplies looking? If it's all there, I'll run it over. No, we're not done yet. The truth is, we just don't have enough. I don't think the colony's really in a position to be sharing right now. I see. Honestly though, I'm more upset about the prospect of losing my grub to those feather brains. Huh. It's such a long-standing tradition, I guess we've got to keep it up. I'd rather avoid forcing people to hand over food if it's at all possible. Will that be okay? We've kept this up because it was tradition, but if it's giving the colony a hard time, we might have to end it. I'm fine either way. Your decision, Juniper. If you want to keep this Turkin alliance up, then we'll need a hand raising the supplies. I'm looking for green nectarines, Turkin grass, shiny roses, and glare aubergines. 50 of each of you. 50? They like it fresh too, so keep their perishability in mind when you decide what to forge first. If you want to win the alliance, you better go and talk to the Turkins directly. Makes sense. I'll give it some thought. As I said, it's your decision. I've got some food stocked in here, remember, so don't hesitate to give me a shout.
Alright. Now to gather the offerings.
The colony holds
All right.
deeply alien customs.
So where do I go for... Well, so I've got a choice. I either talk to the Turkin...
My stomach's growling.
Okay. Any other question marks? So where do I find green nectarines? Apparently I'd collected one before, but I wonder if there's a Ferronis husk that I can find them. You can choose to stop the Alliance or keep it. I kind of want to keep it just to see what happens. Okay, so there is one at a Ferronis husk. Well, that can be grabbed by it. Oh, wait a minute, hang on a minute. I know where that one is. So as I was wandering around looking for weaker, unique monsters that I could beat up, I ended up coming across this Ferronis husk over this way, while I was, well, after finding that one and beating that up a bit. It'll be a bit of a hike, but if I can just get it by spamming resources over there, I may as well take care of it, right? Yeah, it lands. So we're gonna have a bit of a hike to get over there, but you know what? I need to clear out that Ferronis husk anyway, so I may as well go through the effort, right? May as well go through the effort. Alright, you're scaring me, game. This is twice now that you've held on the loading screen for a while. Come on. There you go. Although you're scaring me since that's twice now that I've seen that, so give me a sec.
It's good to keep a record.
There we go. Alright, let's go clear out that Ferronis husk. Let's see, if you cut off the Alliance, you'll have more Turkin enemies. Yeah, I figured as much. Not that I need too many Turkin enemies right now, so... we'll see what happens. So what else is chat up to? I wonder how the Three Houses cast would interact with the Xenoblade cast. What would they even talk about, I wonder? Because... I'm not sure what kind of conversation would result from that. Let's see... what else is chat been up to? There's an elevator from the lower area to Tau. Okay, that's probably what I need to connect first.
I've never really been over this side before.
Really? That's kind of surprising. No matter. Let's see. What's this chat been up to?
You've picked a fight with the wrong people.
Oh, right, I forgot. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore them. I doubt they'll pursue too far, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. So, there's the Ferronis husk over that way. We'll see if it asks me to reassign. Well, to reassign the quest just to make sure that it targets the correct enemies. Oh, nope, they're already on radar. I guess we'll see if I need to. Although, actually, I probably should still reassign to that Ferronis husk quest. Okay. Actually, it would be farther up, right? Yes, it's this one. Alright. That marks them out more explicitly. Alright, plenty of monsters to knock over, so let's start hitting them.
It's too late to beg forgiveness now.
Alright, let's just piss off as many of them as possible. Actually, you guys should probably be able to knock them over easy given the level right now, so I just need to have Noah waltz up and hit a bunch of them.
Show us what you've got, Sen. I'm the one you want. More enemies. I'll keep them occupied.
Yes, that's the idea, Noah, more enemies.
I'm the one you want.
There we go. Alright, you can just focus on this guy for the moment. There we go. Hiya! Ooh, useful. Hello, stranger. Have you played Xenoblade X before, / are you gearing up to play it on Switch? I have not, and I do intend to see to it at some point, though I am very much taking my time with this game, so I don't know when I'll be able to see to X. It is on the docket eventually, though. I've got plenty to finish up with this game. I guess to give you a sense for where I am... Actually, probably easier to just show you the heroes. I've still got a few that I need to complete ascension quests for, and then I need to hit Origin and see what the story has left for it. So, it's gonna be a while, especially since I'm only getting a couple, well, especially since I'm only playing once a week right now, at least on stream.
I don't want to do this, but you're
All in due time, I suppose.
If you think I'll let you off lightly for your sorely mistaken.
Alright, let's go get everybody else's attention. Hello! Goodbye. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely over level for this if a tank is able to do that much. Alright, there we go. X is more like a spin-off. I'm aware. I'm not in too much of a hurry to get to it. Although, who knows, maybe I'll be lucky and by the time I get to it, the Switch 2 will be, well, give a better frame rate for it. Although if I was really that concerned about it, I should be waiting on this game as well, right?
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
I can do this with my eyes closed.
Alright, you can just target this one to get its attention. Cool. Alright, last three. Then we can spam a bit for the resources we need. Cool.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Now that that's sorted, let's get this thing reactivated. About time I used all the, well, all of these ether cylinders for something.
Hey, can I get a hand here?
On it.
And there.
There we are. Oh wow, almost reached the cap on that. And there's Gilgamesh throwing a bunch of trivia about X at us now that it's been brought up. Fair enough. Okay. Now let's see what I can get out of the... What's it? Oh yeah, Nopon Caravan. Okay, now that that's sorted, back to what I was working on.
Time for a tea break?
Anything to help our cause.
Found something shiny.
We should take
Anything
care
good?
of that.
Okay, how... I should be close to... Okay, almost maxed out. I wonder which one I want to just outright take care of, though.
Like a rare thing?
Oh wow, one away. Okay, so... What this? No window shopping. Do you know Shil? Shil not like hard work, so send human to Agororo. Agororo? Take this and bye-bye. Okay. Thank you. At least did not Pepana. Pepana think you too clever by half. Anyway, if friend is not customer, then kindly make like tree and get out. Really? Did friends clear out monsters and haunting smelly old Faranis? Yeah, that was us. What of it? Agroro only want to offer thanks. Perhaps some non-puns are not so bad after all.
Good to add more names.
I have questions. Is ether cylinder topped off? Not quite. We'll enter Orion tunnels to swipe teensy bit of ether. Back in not long, okay? Alright then.
It's all making sense.
Is it now? Okay, how much do I need to spend on this? Nothing at all. Excellent. I never had a Wii U, so this will be my first time playing X. Super excited. I'll admit that I was tempted to emulate it before we got wind that, hey, we are getting X officially. Thought did get a green nectarine from here. Well, we'll try a few more times. Worst case scenario, do I leave this alone? Well, if I want to take the fast route, I could just break things off. I kind of wanted to see where this goes, is the thing. Okay, I'm looking in the right spot, right?
Rain, how inconvenient.
Can be produced from the Ferronis husk. This is the right Ferronis husk, right? Yeah, there's the cascade. They can also be produced, but that doesn't mean they will, huh? Let's see, any more information on that? I've been looking. How has nothing moved the needle on that? 70% chance, huh? Okay. Let's hit it as many times as we can and see how long it takes. Worst case scenario. I kind of want to see what happens if we keep the Alliance, but I also don't want to go just randomly scouring Maktha just for the privilege. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll see how many attempts... Let's see. I think I ended up looking up a farming guide for these Turkin items. Was determined to get all 50. Took a hell of a long time, though. I mean, we... supposedly, I can get the green nectarine from here, but it's apparently 17% chance to get it from this Ferronis husk. So, that in mind... in that case... I wonder if anybody else had any comments. Well, let's see. That's the wiki. Okay, I think I found a link that'll allow me to find what I need for this. Let's see. I'll go ahead and mark it on other bookmarks. Yeah, I mean, come on, how have I not found anything yet? Jeez.
Is there a good use for that?
I mean, there's a theoretical use for all of these, but I'd like to know if I'm actually gonna get what I'm looking for here. Wow, look at this. Okay. So, alright then, here's what we're gonna do then. So, it's green nectarines, Turkin grass, shiny rose, and glare aubergines. So... we may as well go through the route that this guide suggests and see if it actually yields us what we're looking for. Well, first, let's clear items out. So, mark all as red. Okay, did it actually give what we're looking for? Whoops. Actually. Alright, so items. Collectibles. Sorted by names right now, so... let's see. Do we actually... well, did we actually get any Turkin grass from that, I wonder? Do we get any, anyway? Okay, so we already have some Turkin grass, so we probably don't need any more than that. And then shiny rose is another one. How much do we have of that? Some. And then... let's see... what about the glare aubergines? That'll take a while then. Okay, so we'll go ahead and walk through the steps recommended real quick. So, skip travel to the Sparkling Pool Camp. Walk all the way south, grabbing every collectible on the way. So walk south, so continue walking in this direction. Alright then. Eventually it'll catch up to everything I got down there. Well, back at the Ferronis Husk. Was I just unlucky with what I had seen before? Yeah, it could be. Alright, there was some Turkin grass at least.
Rare doodah right here.
More Turkin grass. Still not anything that I was explicitly looking for, though. Ugh.
Is that what I think it is?
Huh. That's supposed to work. Interesting. And then in order to reset collectibles, I can just skip travel over here. And then take lethal fall damage from something in order to reset. Let's see, this method got me an average of 2 to 3 per run, but of course it's based on luck too. Ugh, that's annoying. What, do I just need to... Actually, I wonder if getting something for collectibles would help. Huh. Okay, why is it taking so long to load this? Oh well. Well, actually, I'm about to run out of the duration for the food there, so what if I got something that bolstered collectible stuff? Well, let's see, collectible boost from that. Best collectible boost I have... right there. Okay, that's probably the best I'm gonna get. We'll see if that makes a difference.
Hey, let's keep things on a tight loop.
Alright, so, then we reset collectibles by throwing myself off a cliff. I never had the loading problem you're having. I don't know what's up. Is it just because my Switch is getting old? Alright, we'll run through this one more time. If we don't find any of what we're looking for, I'll take care of it offline. And we'll just switch to getting as far as we can down Sagiri's thread. Have you done the Armu quest in Colony Lambda? That doesn't sound familiar. Okay, that got us a couple.
Is there a good use for that?
Okay, so this method does work. Cool. Well...
The Gogol just threw a fruit.
we could be here all day if I followed through on this thread. So, actually not necessarily here all day. Huh, so that got us 6. I wonder if it only got us that many earlier because we had the collectible boost put in.
It's good to keep
Because
a
I thought...
record.
I don't remember seeing 6 on the ground, but still. Okay, next question. So will this affect the collectible drop rate over here at all, I wonder? I got mine only a year after launch, so mine's pretty old, but it works fine. Interesting. I might just be unlucky then. Is it not... Actually, I wonder if it's not getting... Oh, wow, this thing's hot. Okay, that's the problem. I think the Switch is just overheating. Let me move it away from my PC a bit, see if it's just see if it's just not venting heat properly. That's probably all it is then. If it doesn't sound familiar, you haven't done it? I'll take your word for it. I feel like I did do a lot involving Lambda, though. But it has been a while since I had attended explicitly to Lambda, apart from a bunch of quests earlier in the stream today. Yeah, okay. Once again, not getting what I'm looking for green nectarine-wise there. Okay, I'll take care of this offline. I will mark this down on to-do. Alright, let's see. Let me get the materials list again. Okay. Alright, that should be close enough to correct spelling. Alright, I will attend to that on my own time. Let's see, let me take a look at chat. Actually, I may as well see to this while taking a look at chat real quick, see how much I get. Is there anything that chat's been up to while I've been at this? Alright, so some discussion about the question from earlier. Uniwood wrote Sylvain. I'm not sure what they think of each other. Let's see. And then there was the trivia from Gilgamesh. Let's see. And then looks like some discussion within chat itself. Looks like it's mostly just chat within, well. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly chat talking to themselves this time. Alrighty, we'll let this one play out, and then we're gonna head over to Colony Zero. There's a lot to see to over there, if memory serves, so that'll be interesting. Alright. I'm trying to remember what I already have in relation to Colony Zero at this point. So it'll be over here. Actually, probably over here, right? This seems like the best spot. Also, the army quest is Fiona's colony? Oh, wait. Which? I'm trying to remember. That's Mew, right? Okay, all Greek to me. Alright, good joke. Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything explicitly relating to... There we are. Okay, so this is the one I have explicitly pertaining to the prison, so presumably I'm gonna have to go down the long train in order to at least get Sagiri's Ascension quest, as when I was digging around it looked like there was a lot I needed to see to, so let's see how far I get. Refurbish the prison. Wait, number 7, are you serious? Seriousness confirmed. Will you cooperate? I'm sorry, number 7, but I can't give this plan my approval. Why not? This can only be a good thing for you guys. A lot of resources and labor will be needed to remodel a location on this scale. This won't be possible without relying on outside help. Is that a bad thing? We have to avoid contact with others as much as possible to keep everyone safe. These fears are reasonable. However, number 7 reminds me what Colony Zero's been doing to the outside world all this time. That is, You know how easy it would be to wipe Colony Zero out without protection from Mobius. But we can stay safe forever if we just look after ourselves and avoid discovery. You must know what I'm trying to say, number 7. Is it really that problematic, number 6? Number 10. What does it say about you that you're choosing another form of imprisonment after having been freed? It says that your kind of optimism isn't the answer to everything. If push comes to shove, all of you will take care of things, correct? Who, us? As long as we're allied with Ouroboros, our safety is practically guaranteed. I mean, that's kind of an exaggeration, but of course we do everything we could for you. Even so, Number 6, your cooperation would be greatly appreciated. Number 7, I've given my warning. Warning received and acknowledged. Final verdict remains unchanged regardless. Alright then, I'll follow orders. Appreciation, number 6. The first priority is sourcing the materials we need. I have a guy I can contact, though I have my misgivings. You have a guy? A wandering Nippon who deserted the Nippon caravan. These days he should be hiding out in Makla Wildwood. Why is he hiding out? I'll accompany you. Seeing number 7 and you will put him on guard. I doubt he'll show himself. Compliance. The negotiations are yours, number 6. Alrighty then. Although, while we're here, I'm kinda surprised there wasn't any talk of the Nippon down this way. May as well check on that real quick. Oh, Gilgamesh, what are you spamming in chat? Oh, you're trying to sell everybody else on trails now, huh? Fair enough, I guess. Oh wait, you're a Nippon with a hammer. Let's talk to you. That hammer? I reckon I know what it is. Okay, so I'm asking. Will you do a favor for... Friends have to leave. Fixie not able to use this hammer anymore. Fixing have no more meaning. What does that mean? Oh, the silent type, are you? He doesn't have a reason to talk to us, I guess. Okay, then. I guess we'll just have to wait on that. Maybe I have to talk to somebody else first. That's probably all it is. Okay. Very close to Colony Town. Interesting. Bring out Valdi? You should know I'm squinting at chat right now. What does Valdi have to do with this? I'm sure I'll hear about it before too long. We'll see to this thread, then I'll pursue that.
Like a rare thing?
Oh. Hang on, there's a blip over here. You need to talk to him with Valdi? Okay. There, favorite customer of Wheelie Dealy. Come in, be welcomed. This is your guy, is it? That's right. Like I said before, he broke away from a Nippon caravan. He trades with anyone who can pay him enough, including unsavory parties such as us. His name is Wheelie Dealy. Yeah, and can we trust him? Nope, but he has his uses. Wheelie Dealy can be relied on to procure almost anything, as long as our interests align. Every tool has a use. What can Wheelie Dealy do for favorite customer today? We need a few things from you. You need something to improve ambience of old prison complex under Agnes Castle? This gargantuan undertaking. Wheelie Dealy smell equally gargantuan profit afoot. Yeah, but can you do it? It's impossible. What? No feeling of discouragement, please. Impossible not mean Wheelie Dealy is refusing. Oh, what? But there's one small, simple condition before deal can be made. Clarification requested. Wheelie Dealy like concise speaking of young lady. It very useful. Wheelie Dealy lay it out straight. Special procurement tool of Wheelie Dealy recently thieved by monster. If Wheelie Dealy not get tool back, Wheelie Dealy unable to carry out request. Okay, so we'll just get it back for you. Everyone very quick for agree, but Wheelie Dealy not complain. Wheelie Dealy be very grateful. Sticky Finger Gogol somewhere in Macta Wildwood, Wheelie Dealy wager. When you find him, give whack for Wheelie Dealy. Welp.
Good to add more names.
Okay, I feel like you're telling me too much now, Gilgamesh. Calm down. Okay, down that way, huh? Oh, just there. Nice, that makes things simple. What's a random Gogol doing out there? I don't think there's even any monsters that roam that area now. Well, not since that happened. Oh wait, no, this is the wrong quest marker. What am I doing? Is it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's even worse. You freaked out about it when you first met him? You already learned it's not my fault you forgot? Give me a break, it's been weeks. Yes, I know I'm grouchy about that. I'm just gonna take it. Well, do I even take you at your word then? That's the next question. Ah, well. I should probably call it after this quest then if I'm starting to get grouchy like that. Oh, hey, one of the things I need. Alrighty. Oof. I've powered monsters too, huh? Level 55 quest, huh? Well, at least you marked it out for me, presumably. Yep.
Subjugation target discovered.
What in the world has that thing been stealing?
Well, whatever it's been stealing, time to kill it. And you resisted the break. We're gonna be here a while, boys. Actually, I should go for the recharge real quick. There we go. Nice. Ooh. Already landing burst. Very nice. Anything good? Huh. Actually, I'm pretty sure one of the Collectopedia cards need those. Bam! Only 18 more. Yeah, definitely gonna see to that offline. Hopefully I'll be able to knock out the remaining Ascension quest next week. Knowing my luck, probably not. There's a part of me that's tempted to just jump into Origin now just to at least unlock the area. Alright. Down you go. I said down you go. Thank you. Alright. This won't matter too much now, but may as well hit the button anyway. Alright, down you go.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah?
You see?
Let's want something a bit
This is our
meatier.
path to the future.
There we go. I wish Square would port Xenogears and Bamco would port Xenosaga.
What the spark is this? And what did an ape want with it?
Well, isn't there some sort of rights dispute over those games? Or is that just, well, to be fair, I don't know if they necessarily have much motivation to do so at this point. Alrighty. Oh wait, no, I have to go back to a part of Macta, right? Yep. Alright, back here. Okay. Joe, now that we've seen to that, you want to change your tune at all? Hey Abhishek, how are you doing? Target recovered. Please confirm. Meh, this exact item Wheelie Dilly missing. All thanks and gratitude. Wheelie Dilly unable to count fabulous riches without this baby. So, do we have a deal? Of course we have deal, Wheelie Dilly, good honest Noppon who always keep promise. Now, show Wheelie Dilly quick smart to prison in need of home makeover. We talk detail later. I feel like that's a
Guess we should make tracks too, huh, Sagiri?
Understood. Returning.
Well, I have a bad feeling about this, but here we go anyway. Back to the prison. Gears is owned by Square? Precisely. I don't think they have much motivation to see to that right now. Unless they're desperately looking for something to remake, but they've still got all of the old Dragon Quest games to get through first. And those will probably be the bigger moneymaker at this point.
Unit number 7 has arrived home.
Better let everyone know you're safe and sound.
Really, really thank all for patience. Let negotiation begin. What should we do? First, really dilly listen to request and procure necessary goods and supplies. Leave all arrangement to Wheelie Dilly. So all Wheelie Dilly asks is all expense paid upfront and of course. Hold up, how much are we talking? 500,000. Whoa, that's a bit steep. Don't you do discounts? If no want to pay money, Wheelie Dilly say bye-bye, honey. Requesting permission to pay in installments. Permission granted. Wheelie Dilly procure item as payment come in. But Wheelie Dilly keep eye on you until payment complete. Seriously? You're just going to stay here? Wheelie Dilly keep promise. But making sure others keep promise is good business. I'll keep an eye on Wheelie Dilly. Will that do, number 7? Your constant assistance is appreciated, number 6. Don't misunderstand. I'm still not okay with this. But you're our leader, and so I'll follow orders. That's all. No pressure then. Number 6 looks mad. Maybe we were being unreasonable pushing for this. No abnormalities are detected. Current behavior conforms to number 6's normal parameters. Oh, really? Number 6's opposition serves to protect Colony 0. Number 6 also wishes to assist the colony. Huh. Alrighty then.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay. Already giving me more to... Alright, I can probably get that by just talking to him directly. So, if we're gonna be baited into bringing Valdi out, let's go see to that real quick. Then we can continue attending to things here for as long as I've still got any sort of alertness left. Oh yeah, Sagiri would just be hanging around here, right? Proposal. I will conclude the financial transaction that Wheelie Dilly requires. But Sagiri, you don't have any cash, right? Affirmative. However, there may be alternative means of raising funds. Don't worry about it, really. I'm sure we'll be able to cover the costs ourselves. I am sorry. Then I will find some other guaranteed way to make recompense. Welp. That Noppon that arrived at the prison recently. Wheelie Dilly was his name. He's adorable. Really? It's been a dream of mine to live with the Noppon. Okay, I guess.
I see some relations have changed.
Alright, let's go talk to the silly Noppon. You gonna change your tune? Now that we have the overexcited Machina with us? Okay. Master Pawn! Valdi? Master Pawn, it is you! What are you doing here? Can't you come out? Valdi, Fixie is tired. Make thing, fix thing, nothing have meaning, everything get broke, damaged, stolen. All people of Ionios only doing fighting. Is that how you think of me too? Is that how you felt back then? Meh? Be a friend to all and an enemy of none. Your words, Master Pawn, and this gauntlet served me well all this time. Now it's my turn to be there for you. Valdi. First, come out. I'm worried about you, Master Pawn. Friends want Fixie make something, and Fixie have to go to workshop. But you said you were tired. Fixie not stand idly by while apprentice fight. If Fixie do that, then Fixie become enemy of self. Master Pawn. These are the coordinates. Will you be okay going by yourself? Fixie get there. It too soon for Valdis to support Fixie. Fixie show Valdi how Master Pawn work. Looking forward to it, Master Pawn. Alrighty then. 1 of 5, huh? There we are. Alright, let's get Sagiri back in here, and then we can keep seeing to more of this thread.
Final mission orders received.
Let's see, did you play 1 and 2 as well? If so, what game have you enjoyed most? Let's see, I'm currently editing a Let's Play for 2 right now, or at least going through all the side quests, basically, that I missed before. And I've got streams of the first game here as well. I think I prefer 1 to 2, even though I've spent more time with 2, because 1 was much tighter of a story overall, and I tend to find more interest in the, well, in the central narrative for this sort of game. Though, honestly, 2 is interesting because they give you a lot more options to min-max and a lot more world building to sink your teeth into. But the problem you run into with the game balance is that because of the sheer number of options, it can be difficult to tell, okay, am I struggling because I haven't found the right viable option, or am I struggling because there's a game balance issue? So, hard to say. Well, I think if I had to put numbers to them right now, I'd probably give Xenoblade 1 an 8 and maybe Xenoblade 2 a 7. The prison is currently facing a problem we can't afford to ignore. I'm sure the number 7 will approach you with the details soon. But either way, at some point, we might need to rely on you Ouroboros again. One of Wheelie Dealey's tricks is to make you pay a stalking fee that adds up to more than the original cost of the items he procures. We shouldn't have relied on him. Worst comes to worst, the prison will be claimed as collateral rather than refurbished. Shiny little furball. Is it too late to do anything about it now? It is, but since I was mediator for the transaction, I will take full responsibility and keep a close eye on what Wheelie Dealey does. Thoughts on the way they connect 1 and 2? I do like how they handled that.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
I do like how they handled that aspect. Because looking over the world building and the overall plot... There's an extra 1 in here, huh? Is there another character I have to go talk to? Let's go hunting. Still, the connective tissue to it I felt worked fairly well. Because I look over the plot overall of both games, and they seem to hold up fairly well under scrutiny, even if they're... well, even if it is still very much an anime plot. Still. And honestly, I can credit much of my interest to this series from Xenoblade 1 just being absolutely brutal in Chapter 1. They ended up trying to maintain the stakes in a very different manner once that you get further along in Xenoblade 1, which ended up being jarring in the moment, but still, turned out fairly well, I'd say. Can I buy stuff from you? Interesting. I feel like I could be going back and forth and hitting a bunch of this, couldn't I? Wait, we get a fabricator from this? Huh. Interesting.
Theron maintenance environment optimized.
Yeah, you don't want to break down just because you couldn't keep things in good nick.
Okay then. So where's that fabricator? I'm kind of curious now. Huh, not marked out on the map. Curious. Where's it hiding? Also, how long has that container been there? How have I never gone to grab that? Oh boy, I can already see where this is going. Okay, this looks like it's hitting the supply area. Where does he get all this stuff anyway? How many refurbished levels are there?
House food supplies.
All things being equal, grub still comes first.
Although, you okay there, Sagiri? So you don't have anything new to say. I wonder why prison problems... Well... Unless I misread what was coming up next. Well, actually, how much of a black market is there anyway, Gilgamesh? That's an interesting question to ask, because... Well... This is something that I'm going to wonder about as we continue going further along, because the way that events have been described thus far, you get the sense that Zed has everything on an incredibly tight leash,
We should take good care of that.
and yet somehow we're allowed to wander around and see to all sorts of different stuff, just going about our business as we are. So how much control does he have in practice? And how much control does he care to leverage in practice?
I hope we can make use of this.
This has got to be worth a bunch.
We should take good
Because
care
to
of that.
some extent, depending on how you write it, him allowing us to struggle, even if it's outside of the parameters that he sets, could be all a part of the game as well. And he only intervenes when it gets close to deviating too far. But the fact that we've been actively looking for parts that allow us to approach and eventually enter Origin. It makes you wonder. That can be described as apathetic? I'll want to see that from him once it comes time to it, because we saw in the flashbacks...
Essential supplies for Pharaon upkeep.
A sensible decision. A Pharaon can't run without fuel after all.
Here we are at the fabricator. Good call, Chad. Another look out here. That's something I needed for a different quest? What do I get from this fabricator? So, I guess we'll just have to see what Zed does when I get to that point, won't we? Still feels weird calling him Zed when it's just a letter Z, but... whatever. Because I think Zed and I think back to my League of Legends days. You know what, if I've got the money... Damn, stop speaking so fast. If I've got the money, I may as well just throw everything I've got at this, right? I'm pretty sure I've got way more than I need given the circumstances. Also, the marketing of Xenoblade 2 didn't hint at being connected to Xenoblade 1 outside of stuff like Nopon. That is an interesting question, though. How much...
Upon the unit's request, daily essentials have now been distributed.
It's looking more cushy than your average colony now.
That's something I wonder about then, because how much of a difference would it make... Well, how would Nopon have come about in both locations, I wonder? Because Nopon you could justify as a strange aberration within how everything was effectively reborn within the original world. But how did they show up on Zanza's side of things? Because you'd think that he wouldn't necessarily have any idea of same or any conception of such.
Prison camp modifications complete.
You'd never believe this used to be a prison camp if you didn't know.
What to buy?
Wow, these are expensive. Although, 30% agility boost, that might be worth. I can probably get better in the challenge mode, but still. Oh wow, now there are containers everywhere. Huh, useful. Yeah, we'll see if anyone has any thoughts before I try and figure out what to do next. Alright, no extra commentary from you all. Yeah, I probably have to fall down from the vents to get to that one. I'm gonna have to be sus for that then. Yes, I had to make that joke. I apologize for nothing. There we are. Especially now, the monsters inhabiting this area are a useful tool in keeping us safe from outsiders. But if we continue to let their numbers grow unchecked, then we'll be the ones under threat. It's about time we did something about it. Alright, there's the other half of it. I just needed to work on upgrading stuff. Cool. I will continue to go on patrol duty at the prison. Okay then. I don't know if that necessarily needed its own little dialogue bubble, but very well. It was coincidental? Well, it seems a little too coincidental because the problem is with Xenoblade 2, you throw in that world building that the Nopon speak the way they do to make themselves seem more adorable and therefore make it the people they're dealing with more pliant. So how did that exact same circumstance emerge in Xenoblade 1's world? That's... Huh. I don't know if I necessarily... Well, I don't know how I feel about that. Unless Zanza had some subconscious link back to the main one, but the problem is there's no way for us to verify that anymore. Monster populations in prison environs have recently begun an upward trend. Monsters, eh? Wonder what's causing that all of a sudden. There is a variety of possible contributing factors. The main reason may be the current lack of prisoners assigned to call the monsters, on account of all the prisoners escaping. Ugh. Oh man, that brings back some rough memories. Likely a scenario is that prisoners regularly hunted monsters to keep the population down. Whoa, you mean all that work actually had a purpose? Isn't it pretty bad then? And we're all just sitting around chatting? In agreement. Such search and destroy missions are planned for Colony 02. We can help you out. Many hands make light work, right? Alrighty then. Let's go hunting. We'll make this the last quest of the night.
Let's move out.
Oh. Preparations are complete, number 7. Just give the word. Compliance. Mission plan is to split into pairs and eliminate each monster. Remain in close contact with your partner and refrain from engaging in single combat. The pairs will be as follows. Number 6 and number 8. Number 9 and number 3. Number 10 and number 15. That is all. Wait a minute. Where is number 15? I'm supposed to meet him later. Said something or other about data analysis. Number 15 will be fine. I'll look after him. Acknowledged, number 10. What should we do? We get the big ones. We will monitor the combat situation and provide backup for the raiding parties. Aw, you're no fun. Yeah, you're no fun. Is this necessary, number 7? I should be enough to take down these monsters. Number 7 recommended that single combat be avoided. Are you disobeying orders? Did I say that? Ugh, you're such a nitpicker, number 8. Number 9, you know the rules. Interpersonal conflict is considered suboptimal conduct. Oh, shut up, number 3. Sorry. Welp. Enough chatter. Get to your positions if there are no more questions. All units, board Pharaons. Operation begins now. Alrighty then.
Commencing operation.
Yep, let's take them all out.
Alright, 3 groups that we need to go look after. Alrighty then. So we get to give them the run around, huh? They're Ferris, huh? Okay. Continue to breathe. Well, continue to... Why did I say that word? Continue to throw them... Spawn them in, huh? No matter. Let's rough them up. Alright, what else is Chad up to? No pun or no pun can question the brilliance of the best race. Jeez, calm down, guys. Also a little annoying for my taste, but never mind that. Or, I guess single-minded would probably be a better word for it. Although annoying is also a word for it, but still. That's just me being a curmudgeon. Oh yeah! Oh, fine, donut flick break. Okay, good, good. Rough him up. If only you had waited a little bit longer. Why did Tyon and Uni go into Interlink so quickly? What, were they about to die or something? Actually, Tyon's a tank class right now, or at least I've set Soul Hacker to tank, so maybe that's why. At some point, I'll just need to make an exploration stream to go, go looking for everything in that respect, won't I? And maybe. Alright, that's one down. Hey, number 3! What the snap were you thinking with that attack just now? It almost hit me, you know? I'm sorry. I didn't think you were going to move in front when I was timing my attack. Excuse me? Are you saying I was in the wrong there? No, that's not what I meant to say, it's just... Whoa, let's break this up. You stay out of it. This hasn't got anything to do with you. Calm yourself down, number 9. Number 7? But... We are currently in battle mode. You must focus on the mission. Understood. Number 7... I really am sorry, you know. I am already sensing some concerns. Actually, while I'm here, I'll get in there.
Quite a rare sight.
Well, at least I can gather some collectibles for a different quest on the way. Should I go explicitly hunting for them while I'm at it? Yeah, maybe.
Number 6 and number 8. Requesting we support them.
Off we go. Sup? Yeah. Down you go. At least that does still... At least that still does a lot of damage. Why can I not speak anymore? Yeah, we're definitely done after this quest. Oh yeah. Good. There we go. Alright, left. You see anything important I'm missing in chat? I prefer to use suspicious. I like to use the whole word thank you. Fair enough. I just said it because I felt I had to. Let's see. Z is pronounced Z everywhere but the US? Oh, so everywhere else is wrong. To be fair, I'm American. I'm supposed to say that, right? Let's see. What else is Chad up to? Oh. All targets confirmed dead. Understood. Continue to patrol the vicinity. This place should be alright for now. With number 8 by our side, this place will be just fine. Speaking of number 8, he was on point taking out those monsters just now, wasn't he? Number 8 is second only to number 7 in terms of combat ability. He also follows orders to a T. From a captain's point of view, number 8 is a soldier you'd kill to have in your squad. There's nothing special about following orders. Sure thing, man. No need to be so modest. My bad. I didn't mean to make fun of you or anything. No, it didn't bother me, really. And there's his one weak point. Getting into misunderstandings too easily. I'm trying my best to resolve that. Relax. There's not a problem for us at all. Understood. Alrighty then.
I see some relations have changed.
Guess we'll see more of that later. Joe! One more to deal with? Ooh. I'll have to jump down for that one real quick. May as well while I'm here. It's not as if we desperately need to worry about that group right this instant, unless I get roped into combat immediately.
Yeah, let's clean this place up.
There we go. Alright, I got what we needed.
Oh, night is falling.
You don't say. Alright.
Do this. You're in our way.
Bam. Take that, sucker.
This'll keep me going.
Let's see, what else is Chapman up to? You ever want to ask questions to someone but don't know how to suss out what they know without giving spoilers? Oh boy. A few times. I'm trying to think of the last time I've had to worry about that. Let's see, what would the last time be? Probably just discussing Baldur's Gate 3 with people, honestly. Having to be mindful. Although, my friends are having to be mindful of me with that right now with the Stormlight Archive. Because the new book came out a few months ago and I still haven't checked it out yet, so... Friends are having to tread carefully with me on that count, but... I don't think there's too much more beyond that. Hiya. There we go. There we go. Ooh. And Tyon beat me to the punch. Down you go. Not that quite enough? Have that then. I think Jay would like... I'm not sure what how you pronounce that word. I made a post about it earlier. I'm assuming you mean on Discord? Give me a sec. I'll look at it later. Let me finish the stream out first. It didn't make things easy for you, huh? Thanks for the help, though. Expressions of gratitude are unnecessary. Helping out comrades is standard operating practice for soldiers of Colony Zero. Hmm? Hey, hold on now. Where did that other guy go? The one who was fighting with us just now. Huh? Oh, you mean number 15, right? He went back to base straight away after we got done with the battle. What's that all about? I would have at least liked to thank the guy. He's a quirky one, that number 15. He's an impatient one too. To give him credit though, he is very intelligent. But tease him and he gets angry so quickly, fumbling over his words like mad. He's the newest of the newbies in Colony Zero, so as his mentor, I like to tease him as much as I... Number 10, please elaborate on this teasing behavior you have mentioned. Oh boy. Now that I think of it, I'd better be off now. Catch you later. Good luck explaining that, Senna. Targets eliminated. Mission complete. Good work, everyone. Let's head back. Yeah, the others must already be on their way back to prison, sweet prison. Did you have to frame it like that? I suppose there's a certain amusement in framing it like that, but still. Probably faster to walk back, so may as well. Oh, Vagrant Story. Yeah, I have no idea what you're referring to, Gilgamesh.
Something fell from its wings.
That's random.
Good thing we found this.
Okay then, that's a lot of things falling from your wings. Hang on. I don't know if that quad wing powder is even useful to me at all, but okay. I have it now, I guess. Okay. Joe. Anything more to worry about for this quest?
Unit number 7 has arrived home.
Better let everyone know you're safe and sound.
Will you just get with it? Come on! Huh? What's that? Number 9 being antagonistic again? Number 6. What is the reason for this ruckus? I feel like ruckus isn't a word you would use, but okay. Number 7. Just in time. Why'd I have to be paired with you? I could use up all the life in the world and it wouldn't be enough to cover your butt. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And all you ever do is apologize. Do you think that'll just make everything better? Come on, number 9, rein it in. Number 3 doesn't mean any harm. It doesn't matter what she means, the result is the same. She's at fault. Have you already forgotten how number 4 used up his life? Do you deny that he died because number 3 was being useless and he had to cover for her? Number 9, that's enough. You're going too far. Nothing to say? You all know what I'm talking about. One of our own died because number 3 was too weak. Number 4 was strong and he sacrificed himself for someone weak. Does no one see how stupid that is? Look what happened to number 13. Number 9. Ugh. Oof. Now she's done it. Number 7, I didn't mean to. This conversation is over, number 9. And drop the topic of number 3. At least for now. Number 9. The search and destroy operation is over. All units return to your posts immediately. Welp. Sagiri, sorry, but I'd ask you not to talk about this now. At least, not just yet. Oh, okay. Got something to think about, huh? I'm not sure the fanfare is appropriate after that, but alright.
Good to add more names.
Oh, hang on, why is there an interaction point here? Huh? What's up, Smashy? Wait, that's her nickname now? Call me crazy, but I think someone's in there. No particular reaction. Maybe I really was imagining things.
I see some relations have changed.
Mystery Pharaon, huh? Curiosa and Curiosa, and then there's... As much as I want to explore that further... Yeah, we're nearly hitting the 3-hour mark, I should call it, and my throat hates me right now. Okay. You need to call it.
It's good to keep a record.
As much as I want to keep going with this, I do need to call it a night. So, wasn't able to get as far as I wanted to, but I suppose, in a sense, I was able to make decent progress. So, I'll mark this as the active quest, and gather the resources I need. I've got it written down what I need, so I should be able to just sift through here and find what I need without too much trouble. So that should be relatively straightforward. Should be able to continue that quest when we return next week. So, in that case, we'll go ahead and... Let's see, we'll call it there. Alrighty, so just give a quick update and then we'll see if there's anything lingering in chat and then we'll call it a night. So, as always, should be relatively business as usual on the front end of things. So the usual Xenoblade 2 Let's Play carries on, making good progress with that. Still going to be a while with how much there is to edit, but I'm trying to remember what's the next part in this cycle, because I've edited a lot of that a long time ago to try and eventually burn it down. Let's see, what's next on the list for that? Oh yeah, more stuff in the Ethereum. Okay. Fair enough. Oh yeah, we're getting closer to that. Oh yeah, Everbero. That's all I need to say. Well, that won't be for a few weeks. Still, so usual stuff there. So usual Let's Play video going up on Tuesday. Usual stream here on Sunday. Well, Saturday, what am I saying? Wow, I really am out of it. So, not too much to report beyond that. Hope you enjoy the game and more. Take care. Yep, much obliged. See you around. So, apart from that, let's see. Gonna be relatively the same, well, business as usual this week on the front end. Only thing to announce is that, well, two things. One, I think I mentioned a while back that I finished, actually wait, I mentioned last week that I finished the Satisfactory review, so don't need to mention that again. You can check that out if you wish. Apart from that, I've got the script ready for the next response video, and have begun audio recording for the video essay I mentioned a while back. So both of those will eventually show up here, though I'm expecting it'll be 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks for the response video. When did I post the last one? Okay, so a little under a month ago. So yeah, that should. I'm trying to have another one every 1 to 2 months, so should be able to make that easily enough. And then by the time I finish with that, I should have decent progress on the video essay I'm working on, which will be nice. So yeah, that should work out just fine. Let's see, reaction video when? Let's see. Since I didn't pre-record it, thanks to the circumstances at hand, because first I thought I wouldn't be streaming tonight, and then I ended up realizing, oh, the conflict doesn't exist. It got moved to another day. Cool. And then I realized, okay, something came up on Tuesday that I can't record even if I wanted to, which I had been using that to work on a managing mode run in Fire Emblem Engage, so I don't have anything pre-recorded. So what I'm thinking right now is to just at least catch back up with everything of import. What makes the most sense to me is once that we have reached the credits of the base game, we can then have a stream focused on seeing to the reaction video backlog, and then jump back in the next week, knock out the DLC stuff, then loop back and continue endgame. That's my thinking right now. Check Discord. Oh, what did you post this time? Oh, that's what you're referring to. Okay, I'll read that later. Still, that'll be all from me. So, plenty on the horizon, plenty to work through. And in the meantime, as far as the review channel is concerned, I get to focus on long-term projects for the next, basically the rest of the year, unless something crazy comes up or I want to just vary things up. Which, to be fair, between what I have planned to upload alongside the mid-year channel update for the review channel, as well as what I plan to do with the channel after that, I'll probably want to throw something in just to shake things up, because otherwise it'll be a video that's unusual for what I normally put up on the review channel, and then 2.5 hours talking about Fire Emblem Engage at the rate things are going right now. Actually, how much audio do I have recorded and processed, ready for editing? Let's see, where's the Engage video? Okay, so raw audio, oh god, it's already more than 3.5 hours, though. Sounds about right. It's gonna take a while to keep leafing through all this, isn't it? Still, all in due time. All in due time. This is what I get for trying to be too careful about how things sound on the review channel. Though, to be fair, I'll get a chance to experiment with that on this channel before too long. And if the response videos keep doing well, I'll have to rebrand away from Dr. J Unscripted for this channel. Maybe Media Lab would be a good name. That's the working title I'm using right now, but we'll see. And it'll give me an excuse to post other stuff, especially since it'll give me a chance to show off some of what I'm doing for my game dev ambitions once it's further along. Still, we'll see how it goes. You'll see how it goes. Is there anything more that I need to worry about? Yep, looks like that's everything that I need to mention. And there's the reply to me saying a verbero, yep. Yeah, that won't be published for a few weeks. When does that one show up? April. Oh man, and that's the stuff I have in chronological order. The last one I finished editing is coming out late in May. My god. I am getting a little too ahead of time, aren't I? And to be fair, not the worst thing to get sorted. Because eventually I might want to double things up, though, given that, well, I don't know. I can talk about that later once we get further along. Talk about updates in general when it comes time for the reaction video stuff. That was my plan anyway. You need new artwork? Working on it! There's a lot of things I need to work on. But Pillars of Eternity video comes first. I can use that as a springboard for everything else, at least that's my feeling, or at least get some feedback for same. And it'll help some of my other ambitions as well, so worst case scenario, I just commission something. And to be fair, I will have a little bit more to throw around in that respect now, though not enough to bring someone on full time. Still, either way, I can mull over that another day. For now, that's enough rambling. Thank you all for stopping by. Next time we jump in, we will hopefully get further along with both the Ascension quest I was hoping to wrap up, as well as continue pursuing the threads involving Sagiri, and eventually stop by and take care of everything for Fiona as well. So that'll be the objective next week, is just to knock all that out, so hopefully I won't get stonewalled by anything crazy with Sagiri or Fiona, or won't get stonewalled by something else for Juniper. I guess time will tell, won't it? I suppose time will tell. Worst case scenario, I just make a point of saying, alright, we are completing these Ascension quests, I don't care how late into the night we go. Which, to be fair, I have gone pretty damn late into the night before. Because I think the longest standing stream right now is still nearly 6 hours for Fire Emblem Three Houses. Because first I think, yeah, I remember the exact circumstances too, because I get a couple battles done, I get to the point where you figure out who the Flame Emperor is, and I think, screw it, we're moving on. Major battle hits, and then you want to go even further after that's done. Yeah, that was intense. I even ran out of disk space while that was going on. That was the funny part. Oh man. Either way, for now, get your nectarines. I will get my nectarines. We will at least get past that stone wall. That at least will be taken care of. So, for now, that'll be all. Next time we jump in, we will take care of the remaining Ascension quests. And after that, onward to Origin. Thank you all for stopping by once again. I'm going to bed now.